Alright guys, I am going to give you a little bit of a live reaction right now to this Kirby Air Riders presentation because it was one of the best presentations I have seen all year. And in fact, I would say that just this one presentation for this game was better than most of the other Nintendo Directs in my opinion, because it was just so cool to see how much content is just packed into this game. And there's a lot. So there goes the legend right there. Masahiro Sakurai, the Hercules of gaming. Shigeru Miyamoto is definitely the Zeus of gaming. Masahiro Sakurai is the Hercules of gaming. This guy he's an absolute freaking legend. And he's done it again. He's done it again. I mean, from making a great beloved character like Kirby to making the greatest fighting video game of all time, Super Smash Brothers, and now making one of the best vehicle melee action games ever. This game it's definitely going to destroy that stupid Sonic game. I could tell you that. Look how freaking awesome this is. So they're bringing back top-down mode. I'm so glad they're bringing this mode back. No, I've never played this game. I never played the original GameCube game. When I started watching videos of it, I was like, this looks freaking awesome. And you know, that originally got me excited for this game, was just watching videos of the original GameCube game after they had that teaser of this game. So the first presentation of this game was really freaking awesome. But at the same time, I definitely was like, man, I really hope they bring back some of these other modes that were in the original game. And that's exactly what they did. And so right now, as you can see, Masahiro Sakurai, the legend, he's playing through this mode right now. This is Top Ride. That's what it's called. It's called Top Ride. And it's basically just a top-down view of the game. And this version, you're going to see, is way better than the original GameCube version because they did a much better job. They made it much bigger, and they kind of just had the camera follow you all the way through the map. You'll see right here in a minute. That's another cool thing too, is like you get to, like, every lap you get to, your vehicle will swap out with a different one that you choose. Yeah, this is cool. I like it. I remember in one of the Super Smash Brothers game, they had some type of mode where it's like a top-down fighting mode or something like that, where you knock the players off the map. That's what this reminds me of. So, you know, that's pretty much that's what most game developers do. They like to incorporate other aspects of their other games into other games that they make. This is pretty cool. Look at that. That's like the full view of it. But you can zoom right back in, which is awesome. So you could zoom out just to look at the entire map, or zoom in. It's really cool. It's really cool. Let's see what he ends up showing all the other maps too. The big difference from previous games: under the hood, this version of Top Right uses the same mechanics as Air Ride mode. That means you can play using any other riders and machines. The previous game had only 2 machines, the Freestar and... Okay, so the other game only had these two machines or whatever. This one has way more. That's very interesting. Okay. Yeah, there's you can kind of like, there's a lot of customizations too in this game. Like, you can completely customize the way you race. Wow, that looks freaking nice. I like it. So there's Air Ride, there's Top Ride. I'm guessing every single course has a Top Ride version of it. That's what I'm assuming right here, which is pretty cool. That's pretty damn awesome. I like that beach level. That beach level looks pretty cool. That, and then there's like another futuristic. Look at that. That looks so freaking awesome. Got a tornado right there. That one looks pretty cool. I like the way that one looks. That's another thing I like about this game. Every single track looks so freaking good. It looks so unique. This one right here. This track looks freaking badass. Looks like I think this is like that steampunk sci-fi looking track. Oh wow, that one's really big. This is a very big one right here. Really freaking awesome. Love it. Love what I'm seeing here. Yeah, see, here's the original. You know, it's like very small and narrow looking tracks. See how cool this is? Yeah, this is a huge upgrade from the original. Look at that. Man, I can't wait for this freaking game to come out now. We only have to wait like a few weeks, like maybe 3 more weeks, and we'll get our hands on this game. Damn, I love that. The maps, the level design, the tracks. This is freaking awesome. That one looks really good. Just about all the tracks look good, but there's a few that really stand out for me. Look at that. Oh yeah, this track looks pretty sick. It's like sci-fi futuristic track right here. Looks really bright and colorful, like it. Let me read what he's saying. Top Right also has items exclusive to this mode. Okay, so there's items exclusive to Top Right. That's pretty smart. Have items exclusive to specific modes. That makes sense. Oh, that looks cool. Man, all the chaos too. Giant explosions and everything. Man, that looks freaking cool. Look at that. Yeah, you could leave a trail. You could just be like a trailblazer and leave a bunch of flames behind for people to crash into. Got a rocket over here. Nice, shoot a rocket. Already this game looks better than even Mario Kart World. I mean, it's definitely way better than that piece of garbage Sonic Air Riders. No doubt about it. Which, by the way, that Sonic Air Riders, that Sonic racing game, it's already become very irrelevant. Look at that, look at that. Look at the way, I mean, that's cool. Like, there's a Dorma style mode, so you got normal mode and then a Dorma style. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Sakurai he's like the king when it comes to just adding content to a video game. No one does it better than him. Nobody. Look at that. Looks so freaking awesome. If you're a Super Smash Brothers fan and you're not excited for this game, you should slap yourself. Really give yourself a high five to the face. I don't see how you can't be excited for this. This is just an action-packed game. Way better than like of all the vehicle fighting games out there, like Twisted Metal or whatever, this is like way better. This is literally the best, vehicle fighting game or vehicle combat game I've ever seen. Nice. So you get to use the Nintendo GameCube controller as well. Really cool. The best controller ever made. I don't care what anyone who says otherwise is an idiot. Like the Nintendo Wii controller and GameCube controller, those are 2 of the GOATs right there. 2 of the best controllers. Because of the uniqueness, the way the buttons were laid out and shaped, it was just perfect. Now all these modern day controllers, it's the same stupid crap. Just 4 circles in a diamond shape. This right here is awesome. Road Trip. This is freaking awesome right here. When I saw this, I knew, okay, there's definitely got to be some story mode here because this looks perfect for like a story mode. You just going like on a road trip. Very adventurous, gives you that adventure vibe. Look at that, defeat rival. That's so freaking cool. Really freaking cool. I love this. Man, look at that. Again, you could see elements from Super Smash Brothers when you knock an enemy off his bike or whatever. Very similar to KOing someone in Super Smash Bros. Just that dramatic effect, that impact that the game makes whenever you knock somebody out. Got the Wing Star. Yeah, just like, and it's a very nice looking game too. That's another thing. Just the art style, the way it looks. I mean, it's got that Super Smash Brothers art design, which is really nice. Really nice. Love this. I love the art style. Love the graphics. Look how cool that looks. Man, that looks awesome. Here's that mysterious dark character. And right here, you could tell that's like a story mode right there. The way they showed him, they showed that little cinematic of him. Road trip route characters. You got Magman, Eileen. It's like she creates a little portal or something. Tilding, that he's from Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Twister. King Golem. Computer virus. That's freaking awesome. Online, here we go. See, this right here is cool. I like this. Like they look like credit cards or something, but it's like supposed to be like some type of license. And what that is it's basically your global rank among online players, and you could fully customize it too. So that's really awesome. Really super badass. I can't wait to be customizing my own cards. Another thing that people really love is being able to customize, especially Nintendo fans. I mean, they love customizing things. So that's another reason why I think this alone might really sell people on a lot of games. There's a lot of like customizing in this game, from those like, driver IDs right there to the even to the vehicles themselves. It's freaking awesome. I think that's going to really sell the game. This right here, like you guys got your own little giant lobby. It's called the paddock or whatever. Yeah. Just running around, exploring it. All the characters too, man. So many cool characters to choose from. Entry, create a match. Man. So awesome of Nintendo. Nintendo is the ones that wanted this game to be made, by the way. Like Masahiro Sakurai, I think he was just going to continue working on Super Smash Brothers games, as he said in the original Direct. And Nintendo was like, hey, we want you to make a new Kirby Air Riders game. And Masahiro Sakurai was like, you sure? I mean, you got Mario Kart or whatever. And they're like, no, we really want you to make this Kirby Air Rider game. And so he gave them an offer, or sent them an offer or whatever, or an offer letter, I guess, and then a proposal. He sent them a proposal. And yeah, I think it was after he was creating the last bit of DLC for Super Smash Bros. That he got started working on this game. Super freaking awesome. I'm so glad that even Nintendo recognized an awesome game like that and wanted him to make an even bigger and better version. Guys, this game really should sell big freaking numbers, like 30 million or more. It really should. This game looks so freaking fun. And they're gonna create more content for it, like DLC and whatnot. Not that it even needs it, but they'll probably do that just to keep renewing interest in the game and keeping the game fresh. I think it's showing like all of the copying abilities again. So another thing I like is that there's a bunch of NPCs you get to hit. It's almost like a player versus environment type game. That freaking missile right there. Yeah. Nobody does multiplayer games better than Sakurai. What determines the skill level of players you'll be matched with online is your class. Okay. This is kind of reminding me of like F-Zero 99. I think they do something a little bit similar, where basically your rivals that you're racing against or whatever they'll have like the same rank or similar ranking to you. So it could increase the more you play. Interesting. Typically, class is displayed by a letter like C or A, but in Kirby Air Riders, they're displayed as colors. It's the 7 colors. Instead of saying these as higher or lower ranks, though, think of them as a way to accurately categorize players the way everyone has a good time. Okay, yes, kind of like a, we don't want you to feel bad for being Class C or whatever, so stuff like that, whatever. Usually not a big fan of those kind of things, but if it makes it fun for other people, then by all means, go ahead and do it. I have nothing against it. Aerotopia Ruins. This one looks really cool. Aerotopia Ruins. This is a really cool map. Really nice. Crystalline fissure. Nice. It's got like a lava zone to it. All these maps look freaking great, man. Just the design of them is freaking nice. This one, Steam Gust Forge, is like a steampunk industrial area. It freaking looks awesome. This will probably be one of my favorite ones to play in. I love the steampunk aesthetic in this. Looks really awesome. Here's a mystery one. And it looks really freaking awesome. I love the way this looks. Wonder why it doesn't really have a name, but I like the way it looks. Love the way it looks. Frozen Hillside. So he's talking about the soundtrack. The Checker Nights are pretty popular. So, do we get to enjoy those songs? Actually, you can. Oh, I just spoiled it. Yeah, who cares? And here's a little something we made. This looks so nice, man. Oh yeah, these are all the original tracks from the original game. Yeah, that's right. Look at that. So freaking awesome. They look good too. These are all of the original courses from the original game. So freaking awesome. They look really nice. Fantasy Meadows. I don't know what happened there, but whatever. Looks like the music came back, the sound came back. Sky Sands. Sky Sands one looks really cool. That one looks really dope. Frozen Hillside. Magma Flows. That looks really awesome. The Magma Flows one looks really freaking awesome. Hell yeah. Look at that. Beanstalk Park. Machine Passage. That one looks really cool. Yeah, like it. Love it. Checker Nights. Yeah, not too bad. Oh wow, there's a lot to that one actually. That one's actually really cool. What the hell? Like there's just a random like nebula belt. That one's pretty cool. Like that. They got that like solar eclipse in the background. All 9 courses are back. Plus, there are 9 new courses in this game. Nice. So it's 18 courses total. That's good, especially when they're well designed courses too. Like anyone complaining that 18's not enough, that's just stupid. That's a good amount, especially when they're just very well made, well designed courses. Like hell yeah. Yeah, these courses, these designs are freaking legendary. I love them. Swap relay, this is cool right here. You could pick like 3 different machines. So once you pass the first or you pass the second lap, it changes. That's freaking awesome. I love that. Really cool idea. So you could play as every other freaking awesome vehicle. I already know which vehicles I want to ride too. There's that bull tank, really awesome looking vehicle right there. City trial.
シティトライアルの補足です。まずシティトライアルにはパワーアップ以外にも様々なアイテムがあります。もちろん新作もありです。
City trial item. That's like the superhero cape. I don't know. This one's really cool. I like that, just shooting a bunch of cannonballs. Or it's like a bunch of fireworks, I guess, but kind of like cannonballs. Nice. Some missiles right here, I believe, yeah. Hell yeah, see? So many cool items in this game. That one's cool. Turning giant. That is freaking awesome. Insane.
構えている時に向きを変えられます。狙って発射。アイテムはパワーアップが入った青コンテナ。攻撃アイテムが入った緑コンテナ。コピーの元が入った赤コンテナがあります。そして新登場のレアコンテナ。より儲かります。
That chariot right there, that's another cool vehicle I want to play in.
コンテナを壊すにはビッグスピンなので、同左右にガチャガチャする。
Yeah, I just love how this video game is like Super Smash Brothers on vehicles, pretty much. And I especially love the fact that it's Kirby characters only. I think that's awesome. I think that's important that they really make Kirby more popular. I'm glad they didn't add no damn like Pac-Man or Kid Icarus or anything like that. Definitely glad they didn't add that scrub Sonic. Scrub like him doesn't belong in the game. Dragoon. The Hydra, yeah, that looks really cool. So these are like supposed to be like the really big, powerful vehicles. And just take people out in one hit.
専門分野なら負けなし。16人もいると伝説マシンパーツを一ところに集めるのは至難の技です。だけど一度固まったパーツはそのままくっつく特徴もあります。ばらけない分集まりやすい。そして次に説明するチーム戦を使うとより集まりやすくなります。シティトライアルは最大16人参加できます。その人数を大きく2つに割ってチーム戦が遊べるようになりました。8対8のバトルです。
8 on 8 battle.
伝説のマシンパーツはチーム間で共有されるので合体しやすくなりますね。最後に拾ったチームメンバーが登場します。チーム戦の場合、最後のスタジアムは必ず統一されます。スタジアムは8人までの入場ですから、10人以上で戦う場合、2つのスタジアムに分かれて総合得点で決着をつけます。
So split it that way. It'll be an 8-player game.
それぞれのメンバーが普通に4つの
For certain game modes, yeah. The 16 players, I guess, will be too much for some.
談合ができるので、ここは公平に。ところで、チーム戦とは関係ないのですが、スカイアには 空中庭園とは別に徳島が遠くに介在することがあります。
That's pretty badass.
飛行マシンや飛行に有利な能力を使えばなんとか届くかもしれませんね。一つのチャレンジ要素です。
The Highlands. This is pretty much showing us the entire map all over again. Building interior. Maroon shit. Is it me or does it look a little bit bigger than what they've shown us from last time? Like the map itself looks bigger, the areas look bigger. To me, that ship looked much bigger than before. The volcano looks bigger. Spider nest.
ちょっと変わったライダーをご紹介しておきます。
Taranza is here. I guess she's like a tarantula. I like how they show us a spider nest in the city trial, and then the first character they show us is this tarantula. Lololo and la la la.
略してロロララ。クイックスピンをすると2人の前後に入れ替えられます。
Oh man, this looks awesome. I really can't wait for this game.
放射時も仲良し。
The roach is here.
近接攻撃すると相手のコピー
He's actually a rat, but they call him the roach.
スペシャルを使うと
It's a cool looking character, to be honest.
コピー奪いができます。
He looks like he's trouble.
さらにライダーがいます。これで新紹介のライダーは最後。
There's even more riders, and those are the last ones they're gonna show us. That's nice. Or these are the last ones they're gonna show us. Rocky. Hell yeah. That one looks cool. Rick the hamster. Hell yeah. So Mario Kart World had a cow. This one has a hamster in it. Scarfy. Marks. Waddle Dee. Yeah, Waddle Dee. Not sure why Waddle Dee or Bandana Waddle Dee are so popular. Transform Star.
特に変わり種を説明しておきます。
Oh yeah, this is a cool one right here. This freaking thing is cool.
滑空ができるスター型と走行有利なバイク型、それを合わせてみたら変身。
That is freaking awesome right there.
クイックスピン、つまりいわゆるレバガチャでスター型とバイク型を切り替えられます。
Transforms from a vehicle to a flying machine. It's really badass.
より高度なコース攻略が楽しめますね。他のマシンも紹介します。
Alright, here we go. More machines. Formula Star. Hop Star. Jet Star. That one looks pretty cool. The Jet Star. Wheelie Scooter. I think the next one is the one I really want. Yeah, the Bull Tank. That one's awesome. The Bull Tank is probably going to be my main. That looks freaking awesome. Look at that. That looks so badass.
前作からそうでしたが、今回もライダー自身は喋りません。まあ、キノコとか謎の生き物とかいますし、マシン主体の中であれこれ叫ばれるのもうるさいですしね。ただ、マシンの断末魔がなんとなく。
Yeah, he's right. It could get too noisy if you're having riders themselves talk a bunch. It's another reason that Sonic racing game is so stupid. Stupid Sonic game with their characters just don't shut up.
Launch! 3, 2, 1, start! Wheelie scooter. Finish.
といった感じです。各国各言語でアナウンスの声が選べます。男性声と女性声がありますので、お好みで選んでください。なお、日本版の男性声優は銀河万丈さん。
Kirby. Warp Star.
女性声優は大本真紀子さん。どちらも
I think that female voice right there is the one that plays the voice of Kirby in the anime. I could be wrong, but it kind of sounds like it is.
コピー能力の読み上げはカービー自身が喋ると変なので今までなかったのですが、アナウンス
She kind of has like a baby sounding voice, and since Kirby's a baby, it would make sense.
における語り部もしてくれます。これはゲーム内アナウンスとは別に設定できます。
Man, the amount of things he just put in his game is insane.
タイムアタックやフリーランがあります。順位がなく自分の記録に挑むためのモードですね。
Okay, this is like a time attack. You're just competing against your own record.
敵を倒した時の加速なども活かせます。
Again, defeating enemies while you're racing is that really makes this game really fun to play.
スペシャルも使えません。フリーランではベスト奇跡という自身のベスト記録に準じた走行をするゴーストが出てきます。参考にしましょう。なお、マシンには大きな個性がありますが、それぞれのマシンで同じようなラップでクリアできるような調整をしていません。バトルや飛行も含めた長所と短所があります。タイムはあくまで一つの側面、ゲームで勝てるかどうかはまた別です。なので、各コースの記録はマシン別で取れるようにしています。マシンごとの最高記録が大事。また、オンラインでのタイム競争もしませんし、世界の記録を見られるようなところもありません。タイムアタックは自身との戦いだと思っていただければ。
That steampunk level right there, Steamforge, yeah, can't wait to play that.
ドライブモードがあります。制限時間なし。
City Trial has a free roam mode.
これはこれでなかなかのものです。
I mean, that's cool to explore the whole area.
ずらりとマシンが
Got a hangar right there. Look at all that. All those freaking vehicles, man. They all look
こ
cool.
れは相関。
Just a sick collection of rides.
ポーズメニューから好きなマシンを配車できるようになりました。今風ですね。また、フライトワープスターというドライブ専用のマシン。
Notice how good this Nintendo Direct is, by the way. Notice how he's not really wasting our time with dumb things, things that we already know about, or he's not just being like, oh, to do this, tilt the controller down and press A. He's not doing any of that. Yet Sunbro Nation, for whatever reason, was expecting most of this Direct to be that. Absolutely ridiculous. I hate when people come to stupid conclusions like that. They just jump to a conclusion. They just assume, oh, they're just going to do this, or they're just going to show us this. They're not going to show us anything new. It's like, how could you be that ignorant? Like, how can you be that ignorant and short-sighted? It's just really stupid.
そのドライブモードではイベントが発生しませんが、ここでいくつかシティトライアルのイベントをご紹介しておきます。
Yeah, City Trial is going to be where it's at for sure. City Trial field event. Bunch of random boxes. They got items in it. There's a treasure chest. Gotta find it. Get the key and unlock it. Giant wheel on the road. Make sure you don't get run over by it. Nice. Reward rings. That's pretty cool. These Gordos are falling from the sky. Yeah, we've seen that. That's cool right there. Everyone's riding UFOs. I like that. That's pretty badass. A wild, legendary machine appears. So I got like three legendary machines total, I believe. This is cool right here. The battleship halberds on the attack. I love this right here. This is so freaking cool. Like Meta Knight's ship coming into play. I just love how like there's always something going on, something happening. Stadium.
多くのスタジアムは1分程度で決着します。さらに時間がそれだけですね。パワーアップ段階は固定。おおむねエアライドと同じになります。それとは別にシティトライアルではスタジアムスイッチによって苦手なスタジアムを切ることもできます。
This is really cool. You don't have to be in a city trial to just play all those fun mini games. Oval circuit, beam, gauntlet, drag race, single race. There are several types. You can just adjust the ones that you don't want to appear. Again, I love how he just adds options. He gives us options as players. We can choose to do so many different customizations to make the game more fun for us. Big battle. Oh yeah, that's fun. The oval circuit. Rail panic. And you navigate the grind rails to take the lead. Beam gauntlet. You just gotta avoid those beams. They'll do damage to you. Again, these level designs, I love them. Love them. Oh, hell yeah. This is a really cool part right here. This is a really cool addition to the game. Versus boss.
前作でバーサスデデデというスタジアム種がありました。バイクに乗ったデデデにかなり手を焼いた方もおられると思います。そして今回ボスバトル専用の相手を用意しました。
An opponent exclusive to boss battles. And this isn't available to riders, but this is pretty cool. Robo DDD.
デデデ型と車型に変形します。
Turn into a vehicle or just his like normal form.
ボスバトルは参加者全員でボスを倒す遊びになります。勝利に向かってみんなで頑張れ。ボス戦においては相手をロックオンしてカメラを向けることができます。R スティック押し込みで切り替えることができるので覚えておいてください。そしてロックオン時の操作を上ライドと同じ形式で2通りから選ぶことができます。ポーズメニューからも変えられますのでお好みで。ボスの位置はロックオンしていた方が分かりやすいですが、周囲のアイテムを拾うときには
Man, that looks so freaking badass. Guys, this game looks freaking cool. I don't know how many times I need to say it, but this game looks awesome. This game will have no problem selling very well.
なおメカデデデだけではなく数体のシリーズボスが待ち構えているという噂です。誰でしょうね。
Oh, so there's gonna be other bosses to fight as well. That's badass. I love that. Absolutely love that.
クリアチェッカー、今回もあります。
The checklist is back.
何らかのお題を果たすと、
When you clear certain, finish a lap without crashing into walls more than 3 times. That's pretty cool.
ある程度の
Little side objectives to complete or whatever.
してみると良いですね。マスがめくれると、その隣接するお題の内容がわかるので、
It's like a puzzle, trying to complete the puzzle or whatever, and the only way to do it is to complete these little mini objectives. Man, again, look, I love the fact that this game just gives off so many Super Smash Bros. Vibes.
ウェライド、シティ
I
ト
just
リアム、
love that.
ロードトリム、オンラインの5つのシートがあります。何か裏に絵があるような。オンラインのシートは遊びたくない人は遊ばなくても良いと思います。マシンやライダーはオンラインでしか得られないようなものはありませんのでご安心に。なお、開いていないマスをつついて直接お題にチャレンジできるようにもなりました。クリア条件を満たせる組み合わせですぐに挑戦できるという。
Did they show that arena right there in Top Ride?
クリアチェッカーを使ってみてください。
I don't remember seeing that one. It looks really cool though.
自由にルールをいじって有利にして
Once again, being able to adjust the rules, customize the rule set and everything to make it as fun for you as possible, just makes this game really awesome too. Specials. That's so freaking cool. Nice. Just puts the thorns all over you.
な
Wow.
お、同じライダーを複数入手できることがありますが、これは2人目以降でカラーバリエーションを増やしてくれます。
That's pretty cool.
そしてマシンも複数手に入ります。同じマシンがあってどうするのかというと、
I wonder if Omega Knight, I think that's what he's called, right? Omega Knight? I wonder if he's going to be in this
デコレ
game.
ーションできるんですね。
This part is cool. Look at this, guys.
デコレーションは
Decorating your own vehicle. Even a generic vehicle like the Star looks so freaking cool right there. That looks really
こんな
awesome.
感じで楽しめます。
Wow. Look at that. That is so freaking cool. This alone should really sell the game on to a lot of people. Look at that. People love customizing stuff. You know there's going to be a lot of, those video gamers out there, Nintendo fans who love customizing vehicles and stuff. You know damn well they're going to want to get their hands on this. Look at that. Oh, that looks so cool. Yeah, that looks pretty cool right there. Looks like something a little girl would like to make.
デコレーションしたマシンは
Even just that one right there looks so cool, man.
柄、デカール、アクセサリー、
I remember being so disappointed with like creating your vehicles in F-Zero.
いろんな飾り付けが、
Because I mean, for one, you had to unlock certain parts or whatever, and I don't know, it seemed
柄もデカールも
so boring, and there weren't that many options. Right here, look at all the options. Look at that. Look at that. That is so freaking
個
cool.
性あふれるこれ
There's so much you can do here. Like this alone, I feel like is really gonna sell the game.
そして少し変わった要素ですが、
When you're able to create your own arena in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, people ate that up. People were making so many offensive type maps. It was so funny.
誰かがデザインしたマシンを
Look at, oh,
変えるもの。
that is so nice. This part's cool right here.
これは相場があって、
You can literally buy other people's vehicles if you really like the way it looks, the way it's designed.
誰かがデザインしたということは、
That is so freaking cool.
ことになりますね。オンラインの市場に出すことができます。
You can list them for sale.
これは出品してもマシン
That's cool. So you could even choose like the price or whatever. See, this is so freaking cool. The fact that he thought of something this cool,
マシンを
just going above and beyond. And now, of course, you could decorate hats too for each of the riders. Like, damn, man, he really went all out with this game. Again, everybody was acting like this direct was just going to be like him talking a whole bunch about how to play the game or something, like idiots. You really thought he was going to spend 60 minutes just giving us useless information. Thank God he proved the internet wrong. Thank God that the internet is just stupid and not to be taken serious. Can't believe people actually thought that. Look how cool this looks. I mean, I'm surprised they didn't show King Dedede wearing the crown. Look at that, a samurai hat.
適用できるという力技。
Oh, so awesome.
なんとも強引なところもありますが、それも味ということで。なお、コピー能力の帽子をかぶると、そちらが優先されます。コピー能力は
I really can't wait to see what cool things I could create in this game. What cool vehicles, what cool hats each of the characters wear.
コピー能力をすぐに捨てられます。覚えておくと良いでしょう。ところで、これマシンのデコレーションや帽子はどうやってゲットするのでしょう。いわゆるお金になるのがマイルです。
You'll need the game's currency. That's going to encourage people to just keep playing the game a lot. You're going to have to grind out if you want to earn, if you want to be able to customize things, buy vehicles. You're going to have to be just playing a lot, and that's awesome. I mean, you're literally being rewarded for just simply playing the game. Machines, machine types. Look at that. All the hats. Customizing your license, your driver ID.
マシンの性能を上げるようなものは売っていませんのでご安心を。そしてもう一つ、マイルでは買え
Yeah, this game definitely shits all over Sonic Cross Worlds, that's for sure. That Sonic game is so stupid. Gummies, yeah.
マシンの形のグミがあります。
That stupid Sonic game, like it's like they only have like about 1,000 players right now on Steam. If you check the the Steam charts, they only have like about 1,000 people playing it. That's how irrelevant it is right now. It became irrelevant after like just a month or so. This game looks like it's going to be relevant for years to come.
オンラインしない人のために一人用でも少しずつもらえることになっています。で、手に入れたグミは食べられはしませんが、
You can't eat the gummies, but you can play with them.
カービィっぽい仮想
This is kind of just funny. It's like you just unlock all of these different gummies of the vehicles just so you could just play with them a little bit. I mean,
プラスボタンを押すとグミを眺めることも
I guess it's just cool to unlock a bunch of gummies or whatever.
普段意識していなくて良い様子ですが、おグミ持ちを目指してください。
People are gonna try to like just fill up the entire room with all those gummies. Mystery vehicle? The garage, hell yeah. Look at that. There's the garage right there.
いろんなマシンを飾って楽しむことができます。
Hell yeah. Have your own garage with cool vehicles.
ガレージには種類や広さもあったりして、
Different styles. I wonder if can you customize the
ここ
garage?
でこともできます。
Or they just have like different ones to choose from. Please enjoy the garage and fill it with load your vehicles. That one looks cool. I like that
まず
garage.
今回の作曲家は酒井翔吾さんと岩垂紀之さんです。酒井さんは前作担当の音楽家。
Guy on the left kind of looks like DB Geek. I don't know if you guys heard of DB Geek or whatever here on YouTube. DB Geek, some Irish dude or whatever. Kind of has a long face and wears glasses.
シティトライアルにはスマブラでおなじみの俺曲セレクトを実装しました。これはフィールドであるスカイアの音楽登場確率を決められるもの。お好みでいじってみてください。 前作の音楽でも走れてしまうし、おまけ曲も少しはあります。なお、サウンドテストももちろん実装しています。
Yeah, I would say 90% of this Nintendo Direct was focused on new content, and like the rest of it would be like, yeah, music, select your music, you have options to do X, Y, and Z, stuff like that, you know? He did a stellar job with this presentation. There we go. More music adding to Nintendo Music.
メニュー画面にも触れておきたいと思います。前回はこんな感じでしたが、今回はタッチがだいぶ、それはもうだいぶ異なります。こんな感じ。机の上
Looks like a desktop.
アナログ感があるタッチで良いですね。各ゲームモードにクイッと移動します。また、カーソルには人形がついて回っていますね。公式アカウントのアイコンになっているものです。既存のアクリル板には項目のイメージや説明があります。
That's cool right there. I like that. I like these little touches as well.
なお、主要モードを引き立てるために格納していますが、右下にあるタブが
Just looks really cool seeing that.
中には今回説明した以上にいろんな要素が詰まっていますから、製品を手にしたら開いてみてください。つながる遊びはオンラインに必要なもの。いろんな遊びはモード的なもの。そしてコレクションには収集要素が詰まっています。なお、ZL ボタンを押すといつでもクリアチェッカーが出るようにしました。これは大事ですからね。いつでも気軽に ZL ということで。それと各主要モードの入り口ではY ボタンを押すと遊び方ムービーを確認できます。初プレイのお客と遊ぶときや久々のプレイで遊び方を忘れた場合にもどうぞ。スティックの上下入れ替え、ボタン入れ替えなどが自由にできます。設定はお名前に紐付けて管理可能。最も使うボタンが少ないからボタン設定はすっきりシンプル。L ボタン系をプッシュとスペシャルにすれば片手操作でも十分遊べます。不慣れな方は
Yeah, the fact that this game could be just played with a few buttons, including the analog stick, is really awesome.
試してみていただければと思います。
It's like 2 buttons on the analog stick.
研究にも向いているかもしれません。そしてオプションの中にはアクセシビリティなども実装したのですけどね。視覚多様性とか。だけど今回どうしても頑張ってみたかった機能があります。今回は画面酔い対策にも力を入れています。とにかく実際には画面が揺れていない印象を醸し出すため邪魔なものをいっぱい表示したりとか、画角を変えられたりとか。
Yeah, see, even like when it comes to the camera and everything, I just like, it's like this dude just thinks of so many things that other people don't think of. Like this guy, Masahiro Sakurai, he is the only like living legend who's creating games right now at the moment. I mean, there's of course the Mario team and whatnot, and well, Retro Studios, that's to be debated, but Masahiro Sakurai, he is the man right now in gaming. Hideo Kojima, whatever he calls himself, he is a bum. Hideo Kojima is a fart-sniffing bum. That guy sucks. Masahiro Sakurai, he's the only real legend. He's the real deal right now. He's the best.
今までにないパターンのアミーボになりました。これスマブラカービィのアミーボですが、エアライダーのアミーボはこれでかい。サイズが違いますね。こっちにバンダナワドルニーも出しちゃいますけど、カービィもあるんですが、そしてこのようにライダーを乗せ替えられる。
I'm not sure if I'm really gonna get the amiibos. I mean, I haven't really played with amiibos in a while. I kind of want to just for the sake of collecting them, but I don't know. I don't know if that will be really necessary. I mean, the idea of like using them, creating your own like NPC or whatever, or NFC is really cool.
もちろんマシンとライダーはユニコーンがセットにできます。しかしこんなに豪華な仕様だとあんまり種類は作れないだろうななんて思うところもあるのですが。
Oh yeah, that's right. He's got more amiibo. Okay, so I'm gonna get the Meta Knight. I'm probably gonna get the Meta Knight, Kirby, King Dedede, maybe Chef Kawasaki as well. Yeah, pretty much all of them except Bandana Waddle Dee because, I don't know, man. That is a lot. Definitely a lot of amiibo right there. Very conflicted. It's also the fact that they all have their own unique vehicle. So it's not just the character you're getting multiple vehicles as well. Yeah, just remember Nintendo was a toy company when they first started, so it's no wonder they got really big into this amiibo stuff. They probably sell very well too. Alright, almost at the end of this presentation. Oh yeah, this is where he touches on the story mode.
なんでここで旅立ちのきっかけとなるオープニングを見てやってください。どうぞ。
This is awesome.
From out of the sky, air ride machines rained down like shooting stars. They were found in all shapes and sizes, but with no ability to move on their own. However, if someone touched them and shared their will, the engines sprang to life, and they were able to move with incredible speed. These individuals were called riders. Soon, vehicle and rider pairs were a common sight, partnering up for everyday travel. As well as thrilling races. One day, some riders noticed their vehicles were acting strange. They were looking somewhere far away. If you wish to go there, let's go. But what awaits these riders and machines at the end of their journey toward the unknown?
Let me just pause it here because that was awesome how they did not even spoil the story whatsoever. They revealed that they have a story mode for this game. Didn't really reveal it, but they gave us a gist of what the story's about, and then they gave us just a quick little glimpse into like what's ahead. You know, you're seeing quick shots of like what looks like to be like villains, evil empires, and stuff like that. I really like how they did that.
エアライドマシンってこんな感じで生まれていたの？発表ムービーでカービィがワープスターを叩いていましたよね。昭和のテレビのような直し方だと言われましたが、あれは壊れたものを叩いて直しているのではなかった。降り注いできたマシンを捕まえ、あたかも天かすパークのように、バイクのキックのように意志をつぎ込んでいたわけです。意味があったんですね。マシンとライダーが一つになって繰り広げられるちょっと変わった旅路。誰もが主役です。大王も騎士もホックもキノコも誰でも最終地点に向かうことができます。 生命体ゾラ。意志を持つけど動けず、気が遠くなるほどの長い時間を過ごしたゾラの願いを中心として運命が動きます。お後は本編お楽しみに。
Looks like it's gonna have a very interesting story for sure.
カービィのエアライダーのいろいろご紹介してきました。ボリュームでかいな。私のチャンネルと地続きでの制作となりましたが、前作費10倍以上の工数がかかってると思います。今時のゲームを作り形にするにはびっくりするほど労力がかさみますね。しかし価値あるものができたと思うので、ぜひ楽しんでもらえればと思います。今回このゲームを制作することになったのは、やはりファンの熱い声援が大きかったのだろうと思います。ゲームを作るのには時間もコストもかかりますから、必ずしも叶うとは限りません。そんな中、前作が支持されたことも、それにより多くの人の力により本作を作り得たことも感謝しております。なお DLC の販売は予定していません。ここにあるものが全てです。またシリーズを重ねるつもりもありません。最初から本作は全力投入のつもりです。この機会をお見逃しなく。今回ご紹介する中には発売日の更新により実装される要素もあるので、パッケージ版を入手したらすぐにオンラインアップデートなどをお願いします。ぜひ楽しんでください。それでは。
And one more little teaser before we go. This right here, this is actually one of the villains from the original Kirby games. He's like a planet-sized villain. Oh man, dude, that was so fucking good. And we got an online demo event on its way. I cannot freaking wait, guys. I can't wait for this game. It's gonna be awesome. Game is gonna be super sick. Super excited for this game. So many great things that were shown here. So far, this video has gotten only 474,000 views. That is pathetic. Should be at a few million. I think the Nintendo of Japan version has already surpassed 1 million. So lame ass Americans need to step their game up a little bit. But yeah, guys, that was it. That was the presentation. I'm so freaking excited for everything that was shown. Anybody who's not excited for this game is a moron and isn't into video games. Because it does not get any better than that when it comes to video games. I mean, that's a freaking video game right there. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. How excited are you? Are you picking this up day one like I am? What characters do you want to play as? What vehicles do you want to drive in? What's your favorite track? What are your favorite tracks that you saw in this game? What are your favorite modes? Are you excited for the top down or the top ride? Are you excited for that, fighting the boss or whatever, fighting King DDD, fighting other bosses that, will be revealed, later? He did a good job at showing a lot of content and not spoiling much for us at all. Now there's going to be some stupid people being like, they spoiled the whole game. No, they didn't spoil the whole game, moron. They showed us a great amount of content, and there's still a lot of things yet to be discovered. He did a great job. This was a phenomenal presentation. What do you rate this presentation, by the way? Me, I rated like a 20 out of 10. This was a 20 out of 10 presentation because I thought half of it would be him, just being technical and saying, this is how you perform this maneuver or whatever. But no, it was like 90 to 95% of it was him showing us new stuff. And the stuff that he did show us was just great. The amount of creativity that this guy has, all of the things that he put into this game, it's like he just doesn't stop. He's like, let's do this. Oh, you know what? I just thought of another great idea. Let's put that into the game. I love game developers like that. This guy, he is the best game developer right now. And all the stupid crybabies out there, let me just say this. Everybody who was crapping on Mario Kart World and, oh, Nintendo's so greedy, Nintendo, oh, Mario Kart World this, it doesn't have much content, blah, blah, blah. And then you started pretending like that stupid Sonic game was something great. If you same clowns don't praise this game the same way you were praising that trash Sonic game, you're all full of shit. Just gonna say that. You're all full of shit. You're not real gamers. You're just a bunch of clowns that don't like Nintendo. And it's got to be a very, very sad year to not be a Nintendo fan. So anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below about everything. This game is freaking awesome. I will talk with you guys later. See ya.